Hello, beautiful souls. So today I'd like to do a very exciting DNA activation meditation with you. And in today's meditation, we will be inviting down energies from the highest dimensions above to unlock the DNA that sits latent, this junk DNA within our human forms. And it's been hidden and inactive for many eons. And it is time for us to, if we choose, to upgrade our DNAs and unlock these beautiful soul gifts that we have in each of us. And this will allow us to connect into the highest versions of us and to unlock our superpowers. And so as we choose to do this, we also connect and ground into the core of Mother Earth. We connect our hearts into the energetic grid of this planet. And as we do, we bring down these galactic codes into the core of this planet to assist in the unblocking, to assist in the reconnecting and healing of the grid, the ley lines that flow all around this planet. And it's a really beautiful time as we do this because it allows us to connect deeper into this planet as we are both children of the stars, our souls incarnated through thousands of lifetimes. And we also connect deeply into the core of this earth as children of this planet, bringing above and below together into this lifetime. And so we bring in this intention at this time to assist every living thing in this planet that chooses to connect in with this meditation and to allow us to connect up to the highest version of us. And so if you choose, please join me in this short meditation together. And we shall begin by taking in 3 deep breaths, in through the nose, nice and deep. Hold and breathe out through the mouth, real loud. Breathe in through the nose. And breathe out what no longer serves our highest good. Breathe in through the nose. And breathe out the stress of this year. And continue to breathe deeply and calmly. And from the center of our hearts, we extend the light cord up through the top of our heads, up through the sky and through the stars, going higher and higher until you reach the highest dimension, the highest frequency you can imagine, and there connect in your light cord into the source of this universe, the source of love. Remain connected into source and extend the light cords down through the stars and through the sky, back down to the top of our heads and into our hearts once more. And now from the center of our hearts, we extend our light cords down through the roots of our spine, all the way down through the layers of the planet, going deeper and deeper until we reach the very core of Mother Earth. And there, connecting our light cords into Mother Gaia's heart. Remain connected into Gaia's heart and extend our light cords up through the layers of the planet, through the roots of our spine and into our hearts once more. And now, around each of us individually, we create golden bubbles of protective light, and we set the intention that only energies and entities with our permission, with our highest good and our love and our compassion can see us, access us and exist within us, and that all other energies and entities must leave immediately. We breathe in source from above, And we fill our rooms, our homes, this whole planet with the light of love of this universe. And into our safe spaces, we invite in our guides, our higher selves, our angels, Source and Gaia. And we ask for their assistance, healing, guidance, protection, and their assistance in our activations at this time. And I ask one of my guides to step forwards to assist with this activation at this time. From the center of this universe, from the center of the galactic sun, we call in now these galactic energies that flow freely through the universe to the birth and death and birth and death and rebirth. It's an infinite cycle of energy that flows, coming out now from the galactic sun, out through the stars, all around the universe, including our sun, out through our planet's atmosphere and down into the top of our heads and into our hearts, and allowing us to continue this journey of ascension, of upgrading our human forms. And we invite in these galactic energies, these key codes, and we breathe them in now with our hands on our hearts, placing our hands on our high heart chakra just above our hearts, where our souls connect in with our human forms. And we bring in this light, we bring in these codes, we bring in this love. And we set the intention to clear and to heal and to energize every atom, every cell, every DNA strand of our being, and to unlock any of our DNA that requires unlocking at this time, activating our gifts across our past, present, parallel, and future lives. Every gift that our soul is capable of ever achieving, all of them unique, we bring into our hearts at this time, activating them in this lifetime, in this now moment. And we allow this activation to take place now. Iyamata Jumuti Ea Chakamaya. We activate this energy now. Dorni Miya Chacho Sono Chakamarata. Every living thing that chooses to participate shall be upgraded at this time for their highest good, love and compassion. And now from the center of our hearts, we extend our light cords back down through the roots of our spine, down into the ground, deeper and deeper through the layers of the planet, connecting in the core with Mother Earth and then coming back up. And as we raise up our light cords, we connect in our light cords into the energetic grid of this whole planet. These ley lines, these energy conduits, these junctions, these sacred sites, these portals all around the planet. We connect in this galactic energy channeled through our beings, down through our hearts and our DNA activations, down into the ground, as we are seeds of the stars and yet also children of this planet. And we bring in this love energy at this time to bring in above and below together, connecting into the planet's Earth grid. And we send in healing love and energy into every node and every sacred site, to every connection and to every vein of this grid that runs around this planet at this time. We bring in this galactic energy to clear, to heal, and to assist in the ascension and unlocking of planet Earth. Dea Trunti Jimi Chia Kamataka Urnia Mata Dea Ramaha. Remember this fire, remember this love that burns in each of us. This love that we have for our friends, our family, for every living thing. And our home, we share this planet as one home. And we bring this light, this energetic grid connection up into our hearts, grounding us like a tree grounds its roots deep into the ground. We are alive and individual and unique, and yet connected deeply together, our roots intertwined with the soil and earth beneath us. I chimia tokono chi simia, as above, below. And we bring in this love energy to every heart at this time that needs, that asks for love. We bring in this love energy from the highest dimension of source above to connect into every living thing in equality, love and compassion, in forgiveness. And we seek peace and love throughout this planet. We seek unity, that feeling that we are all connected. And that whenever we hurt another being, we hurt ourselves. And so the cycle continues. The cycle is now to be broken, interrupted by the calming, loving feeling, this love. May every heart that's living in fear at this time feel this love, this unconditional love. May every heart that chooses to feel more love feel this love. As we connect every living thing, and everything is living on this planet, including this planet. We are one in this moment. We are one in our hearts and in our love, created by the same source, and yet beautiful and to be celebrated in our uniqueness. Individually, brilliantly, perfectly unique, collectively one in our love. Iata mate chi sonoya makaka te miichi simio toko. Planet Earth is ascending. We are creating ascended masters in this planet. Many of you, including those of you listening to this at this time, are on that journey, are on that path. The path that you choose to assist the ascension of planet Earth. And that all of our galactic brothers and sisters are watching us at this time, all around the world. Their ships high in our skies. If we just take a moment to look, we can see in the clouds, the shapes, and in the stars, ships from around the universe. And they are here in high vibration and low vibration and everything in between. And they are watching this planet. They are watching us achieve the impossible. The impossible is bringing in our high vibration angelic souls into these low vibration human forms. And together, as we bring in from above and connect in to below, we raise up, we ascend this vibration, we ascend the planet Earth, and we ascend every single living thing that chooses to join us at this time. And that there is no right time for the collective. Only each individual gets to decide. Voice is ours. We get to decide when we ascend. We get to choose. And everyone does it at their own pace and at their own time. We don't go anywhere. We stay right here. Stay in this beautiful home that we choose. We stay in our planet Earth, and together we ascend, we rise. And all of these galactic brothers and sisters from around the universe that come at this time to watch us, to see us, and observe us. They are so excited to see that we are continuing on this journey. For it is our co-creative, our collective ability to create the reality around us that is inspiring them to visit us at this time. We are one of the very few races that have been through this both descension and ascension. And as we ascend, we create ripples through space and time, through every timeline of this universe. We continue to raise the vibration of this entire universe. This is bigger than just you or I, bigger than our own individual dreams. This is the universe reflecting back in itself, connecting back into this moment, bringing in all of the love from all of the beings across every single living thing across the entire universe and coming into our hearts at this time. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to have fear. It's stronger than that. In each of our hearts is this fire. In each of our hearts, we have this beautiful love energy capable of overcoming any of our fear of differences between each other. These differences are to be celebrated. Our uniqueness to be seen, to be achieved, to be something to be aspiring to celebrate every individual that chooses their own individual path and pursues it in its mysterious magic. This universe is filled with beings like us, each of us on very similar journeys. We are in the trillions, and each of us now choose, if we choose, to connect with our hearts into the love of this universe at this time. We connect together in our unity. And I bring in my dragon self to bring in this fire back into our hearts, the bravery that we have demonstrated through many lifetimes, and including this lifetime. We fill our hearts now with this love, for love is brave, and our bravery overcomes our differences, overcomes our fear of each other and our fear of ourselves. And this bravery of love fills our hearts, feeling full and in abundance and wholesome. I bring in this dragon light language at this time. Torniamata ruima tokuma iraronia chamau And in this mighty roar, we feel this love. We feel this fire. We feel this love energy. Mu-i-a. Remember who you are. Remember your power. Mu-i-a. Remember your fire. Remember everything that you've ever fought for through thousands of lifetimes as you've descended from being star seeds and angels down into this lifetime, into this moment. Bring this energy into your heart at this time. Reward and celebrate yourself for all of your achievements and be open to receiving this beauty, this incredible ability that you've achieved in this lifetime to balance your light and your dark, your descension and your ascension, and to make those choices, all those free will choices. We bring in this fire at this time. For even planet Earth has fire. She has lava, this magma, these volcanoes that burn so bright with her rage of love. And she brings in this fire into her heart and up to the surface, as I do with my voice at this time, to express this beauty, this love. And so we bring this energy now into the hearts of every living thing, and everything is living. down from the lowest depths of the ground, down from the core of Mother Earth, up through the layers of the planet, to the roots of all our spines and into our sacral chakras, our solar plexus, and up into our hearts. We bring in this high vibration, love, energy. And we take a moment to allow and receive. To ground these energies and to ground this feeling of love. And we set the intention for these DNA activations to be received by those that choose to receive it, and at a pace that is right for each and every unique, individual, beautiful soul around this planet. To get rest when you need it, to drink plenty of water when you choose it, to go in nature, to touch trees and plants, to see the sky out the window, to ground and rest and connect into Mother Earth. And to remember this moment, that there is no rush to ascend, just like the sun does not rush to rise in the morning. There are cycles and patterns of both the universe outside of us and the universe within us, and to simply allow these cycles, these patterns to continue, acknowledging the changes, these rapid changes that we are going through. And if it's ever too much, we can just speak out loud and say, guides, I would like to slow this down, please. And you can state whether it's a minute, an hour, a day, a week. Just pause those changes and allow yourself to be human and to rest your human form. And as we bring this meditation to an end, before we do, I'd like to ask for one of the Galactic Federation Council members to share a message for us at this time to assist us on our journeys. And as I stand here on the Galactic Federation ship Athena, in the viewing deck overlooking planet Earth, surrounded by hundreds of representatives of galactic brothers and sisters around this whole universe, all of our hearts the same, each of us connected as individuals, connected in unity at one at this time, we ask this message to be shared with those that choose to hear and receive it. And one of the Mantis Council members is stepping forwards. So curious and so fascinating in such minute detail. There is such beauty and mystery in every single human. Each human to us is like a rabbit hole. We could dive down into that rabbit hole of this endless magic that you have. Each of you create such individual expressions. You have this capability that no other being has in this universe. This ability to create with such mystery, with such beauty, with such power, an infinite variation in your creations, that it is addictive to those that witness it, that always want to learn more, to understand how to answer, to find out the source of the magic, to understand the impossible to understand. And it is this love, this curiosity, this creativity that empowers you, and that you are even more powerful together when you connect, when you choose to connect your hearts, each heart together at this time. This infinite creativity extends beyond your art and your singing and your dancing and your laughing and your friendships and relationships and your work and everything you do. It extends to the reality around you. It extends your creativity extends to your planet, your solar system, your galaxy, and this whole universe. And this is why we come at this time. This is why you have been suppressed for so many eons. There's a lot of fear about your capability. And we come here in love. We come here holding the love of this universe in our hearts. And we come here simply with the message to show you that every single heart is equal, and that you do not need to fear each other, and you do not need to fear us. We are just like you. As you have incarnated through thousands of lifetimes as us, so have we of you. Each of us equally unique in our beautiful gifts and our superpowers. And we are delighted to invite Earth at this time to join our Galactic Federation, for those of your ascended masters to choose to represent you, and for every heart and for every living thing to have a voice, for all of you to be here at this time to assist. And we call on peace, we call on unity, as you are friends and family and loved ones of each other. We are all connected as one, both every individual on this planet and every galactic brother and sister around this whole universe. We are all one. And our message is clear: to unite in love and to take this journey at the right pace for you, filled with bravery to overcome the fear of the differences between each of us, and the love, the unconditional love, to celebrate the uniqueness of each of us. Together we stand in this love, for we are one love. Timia chias na chichimo kotia marania takoto matilini chikatama takarnia on tokomochi chichimia keka. Thank you. And just allowing ourselves now to be grateful for this beautiful experience and this unexpected depth and magic of this meditation. And when we're ready to gradually allow ourselves to come back to Earth, come back to this moment, come back to our bodies, placing our hands on our hearts and feeling our bodies standing, sitting, lying down, wherever we are, connecting back into our body, into our breath, allowing our eyes to open and to return to this present moment in our lives. And we would like to thank our guides and our higher selves, our angels, Galactic Federation, everyone that's watched in the live and in the replay, every living thing around this planet itself. Thank you for this beautiful meditation. Just allow ourselves to come back to this moment. And so it is. Let's get some coffee. Wow. Thank you so much for everyone that's come along. Hello to N. You came in a bit later, but you came in at an amazing time. And to Aldi Goods, am I saying that right? Thank you for coming as well. There's been lots of people come and go through the live stream, and it's just been a really beautiful, unexpected honor. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've just had some really beautiful experiences for the last couple of days. I mean, it's always beautiful. The theme for the last couple of days has been these DNA activations and how we're connecting, like physically. We're bringing in physically now these changes. And I know that I personally have been through several years now of upgrades and changes. These changes are specifically unlocking DNA that's been latent for some time. And I found it really curious, like why is there so much attention from our galactic brothers and sisters? And there's only so much they can do. Like when they're not born into being children of this planet, if they're not born from this planet, they can't connect in the same way into Gaia that we can. Oh, thank you so much. That was beautiful. Always love your content, John. So neat to catch you live. Thank you. And thank you, Anne. Like you were just saying, you were just like liking the whole time whenever I was like opening my eyes, and just your beautiful your beautiful engagement. It really encourages me to keep going. But yeah, I find it as a human quite surprising that whilst these amazing galactic races around the universe, that we have this unique connection with planet Earth, and she's very much alive. She's very much has her own choices to make, and she can choose who she connects to, and she chooses to work with us humans, regardless of how bad our behavior has been in treating her. She wants us to ascend with her and not have like this massive intervention. It would be a huge energetic intervention if another galactic race assisted directly with that ascension. And many of us like me have been through, and I've had like hundreds of clients go through this as well. They've descended down from very high vibration beings coming down into this third dimension, and that descension has taken them like hundreds of lifetimes to come all the way down into the planet. Yeah, we are all connected. I dropped everything to tune in. Oh, that's so kind. And it's really important, right? Like it helps me in my life and in John's life, understanding the responsibility and the free will choice that we have, that if we choose to be brave, if we choose to follow our heart's calling, no matter what's going on around us and what other people tell us, we're shifting that reality. We're changing our bodies physically, we're changing our DNA, and we're shifting our realities around us. Just yesterday, I had my some close family members over for some afternoon tea, which was like kind of cakes and rolls and tea. And it was really funny because I was talking more about, the training that I'm doing in meditation teacher training, and how I'm going more full-time in my spiritual mentoring work. And this was speaking to a family member who'd been very religious for decades and decades, and had only recently been attending some meditation courses because conventional medicine had been unable to help with pain management. And as I've learned recently, meditation is fantastic for pain relief and stress relief, and that it changes you. Like, it changes the more you practice, the more it changes physically aspects of your brain. It makes you calmer. It makes you less likely to be in fight or flight mode. And that was really, really magical to hear this person who I've loved and respected for decades to be going through some of those earlier stages and waking up to different ways of being brave, of trying new things, and in this case, meditation for pain relief. And they're asking me loads of questions about what I do, and the cells. I think it's really fascinating. There's so much magic in things that have been around us for thousands of years, and we're relearning it. We're relearning it through many lifetimes, and we're relearning it as in this lifetime as well. Like, our Western medicine is very much like, I need to see it to prove it, to believe it. And in many of our ancient medicines on Earth, like we've not bothered with that, because we've been like, well, it's like we know this. I'm studying reflexology and going through like practical and theory for that. It's a year-long course, and that's really beautiful because it's ancient knowledge that's thousands and thousands of years old, and yet and to feel it and to experience it, I found like truly stunning. I'd never really had it before, and then I've started to learn to practice it, to be a reflexology therapist, and it's so magical. And we talk about that in the training. I love that. It's like, you're in a good training course when they're saying, and this is the magic part, like we don't quite understand like how this works, but we understand when we do this is what happens, and this could be the connection. But there's magic in the way that everyone practices it and doing it differently. It's the same with meditation. I feel like there's such magic in everyone's unique practices. My daily practice is quite short. It's about 5 to 10 minutes in the morning. And I'd say about half the time I also do one in the evening. And my meditation is quite similar to how I started today's meditation. But it's all about, for me, it's about creating those big bubbles of protection and love and inclusion around me. And then also setting my intention to receive a message for the day to help me on my journey and my mission. And you can choose, anything in your meditation. I know a lot of people also do things like just ask your like highest version of you, and it could be your highest self, like the kind of highest spiritual version of you and dimension of you. Or you could ask your highest human self, like the human version of you that is at their highest timeline. And just, ask a question like, should I, apply to that job today? Should I go for a walk in nature or go to the city today? Like, just ask, and get that answer. Be open to receiving that answer in your heart. And how I can help you on your journey is on my website, johnbinney.com. I have some free meditations there. So they are 5 to 10 minutes each. They're like in a little training course, but they're really just a way of you being able to watch them and then practice them and then give some feedback on each of them. And I'll definitely continue to update and improve those as I do. And I'd also invite you to come along to my free online workshop on the 12th of November. And it's the 3 keys to your awakening. We're going to cover spiritual hygiene, vibration and frequency, and also manifestation, together with a group clearing and healing session at the end. And there'll be a super special gift in that session. If you can't make the time that's advertised, it's 8 p.m. UK time, which would be 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 12 midday Pacific time. That if you can't make it, there'll still be a replay, and you just need to sign up for it, and you'll get the replay as well. And it's really funny. Like, I'm putting in so much energy and so much excitement and so much love into this workshop, and it's so exciting. There's almost 20 people signed up. I think is it 17 or 18 now. And I'm going to set a goal because although it's still a few weeks away, I want to really connect with lots of people and give everyone the same opportunity to choose to connect in with these aspects of our journeys. And then finally, I've also been revamping all my services, so you can check those out on my website. If you go to the book online page, it has like, I've reworked, as well as my art and the layouts to make it easier and simpler to understand. Each of the services has some explanations. So there's a new service called Hidden Witch Wounds, which is all about your past life regressions, and it's something that's very close to my heart because I've had lots of past life witch wounds to heal. And living in Scotland, like, there's like many of us have incarnated here and been through lots of trauma, and I've been through it so many times with clients that I felt like it was right to have a service directly for that purpose. And it's all about empowerment. Like, many of us suffered, throat chakra wounds, and with our sacral chakras as well. And so those traumas we very safely and lovingly visit through quantum space and time, those lifetimes where you experience those wounds. And together we safely heal that aspect of you, reintegrate all those gifts and abilities and the happiness of those lives back into this present moment version of you. And if you've been anything like me in my trauma, I used to find it so hard to speak my truth. And so it's been a big healing journey for me, both through singing and meditations and talking like this and going live. Just speaking my truth has been a big journey. And it's that healing has been the biggest, enabler for that. So that's just one of the services. There are others, including decoding your awakening journey. And this is where I work with clients too. It's probably the most common thing I do is once we've gone through like an energy scan and clear through your chakras and remove anything that doesn't serve your highest good. We also work through what is it that your mission is in this lifetime? Like, what are the things that your soul came here to achieve? And then what is it on your awakening path to date? And then in the future that you need to work on, like, what are the daily practices? Thank you for loving my music. What are the practices, the daily meditations, the exercises, the things, the shadows that you need to face, and the things that you need to celebrate in you? What are all these things you need to do on a regular basis to continue to support your awakening journey, and really to help you achieve your mission, whatever you've chosen as a soul and as a human in this lifetime. So that also goes on to more advanced offerings. So if you're feeling like you want like longer term and more advanced mentoring, I also provide a 3 to 6 month mentoring program. And this is where we have like a regular check-in. So there's regular sessions, and there's also regular chat through either my website app or through Voxer. And that's to allow like almost daily connection with you and checking in on your progress and supporting you with any questions you have, and getting that kind of constant feedback loop of like, you're trying something, how's that going? And how can I best support you, working with your guides, working with your higher self, and ultimately bringing you together so you can do all this yourself. And I truly believe, and I've seen that everyone has these abilities, that none of us are different in our capabilities, just each of our superpowers are unique in the way that we do these things and the things that we specialize in. And so, it's a real delight to be able to offer these services to people. And I'd invite you to take a look if it interests you. Okay, John needs to go and do, today, Sunday, is lots of DIY days. So I've got a leak in my camper van roof to fix. I've got a jewelry cabinet to put up for my wife. I've got something else to do. I've got a new security light to fit outside because the old one broke. So when my son goes for his paper round, he can't see very well in the morning. So I need to put that up. And there's something else I need to do. I think it's paint the kitchen ceiling. What a great way to end today's session, with a reminder of all the positive things I'll be doing. So thank you very much. And thank you for joining, and thank you for your kind words and your love and support. You just fuel me to keep going every day. So thank you for your love. Wherever you are in the world, thank you. Take care of each other. Send them my love from Scotland. I love you.